Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using the new Carli Bybel Deluxe palette. I say new because there is new stuff in this palette. So anyhow, if you guys want to learn how to recreate this look, then just keep on watching. Alright my loves, let's get started. I have already primed my eyes. I am using the same little sample that I was using in my last two videos, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the color Eden. It has like a yellow base, and that's the same one I use now. So let's move on to our very first color. These colors don't have any names, so I'm just gonna point at them for you. I'm gonna be using this color right here. It's from the first row, the last color. I'm going to apply that color all over my eyelid with a shader brush. The next color that I'm going to use is going to be from the second row, and it's this color right here. I'm going to apply it with a fluffy Sigma brush, of course, like always. The next color that we're going to grab is going to be from the third row, which is this beautiful, beautiful pink color. This one right here. We're going to apply that in our crease. I'm going to be using a MAC 221 brush to apply that. So now I'm going to grab the next color, which is this little guy right here. It is the last row, the second color right here. And I'm going to use a 217 brush to apply that color. Now I'm gonna grab the Morphe R40, this one right here. It's a really nice fluffy brush. I really like how fluffy this is. I'm going to go in with the first color on the top of the palette, this one right here. I'm going to grab that and apply that color right up here. Not in the crease, just higher than the crease, right where the purple color ended. Right about there. When you add that color, it's gonna make it look kind of like a sunset. It's gonna have that purple, pink, and then that orange on the top. It looks really, really nice. I don't know if the camera's picking the color up like I'm seeing it in the mirror. I really hope so. Anyhow, and this brush is just perfect for that. So the color that I'm going to apply on my lid, it's going to be this one right here. This beautiful, beautiful pink color. It has a little bit of like gold in it. It's awesome. I'm going to apply that with my finger. We're gonna go back to this color right here and apply that color on our brow bone. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the eyeliner part of the look. I'm actually going to try this new eyeliner. You guys know that I'm completely faithful to my Makeup Forever Aqua Black Gel Liner. This one was recommended by a friend of mine. She told me that she's used it and it's similar However, I think I picked the wrong color, but I'm just gonna go for it. I wanted the blackest black. However, this one has a little bit of like black with shimmer, and I kind of don't like that. But anyhow, if not, I'll just go over it with the other one, but I'm gonna try it. It is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio, this little guy right here. I'm going to be applying it with my Sigma lip brush, which is my current favorite brush right now, to apply the product. So let's see how this goes. All right, so the eyeliner applied very, very, very smoothly. However, I would like for it to be a little bit more black. Like I said, I want to say I grabbed the wrong color, but it has a little bit of like shimmer in it. I don't like that. I want it to be just plain black, but it's okay. I'll go over it with my Makeup Forever Aqua Black Gel Liner and it'll be fine. Moving on to eyelashes. Today I'm going to be using the 113 eyelashes, 113 wispy lashes, which is not the same ones as the other ones that I've been using. Like I said, these are wispy, the other ones are not. They're just long. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the face. I'm going to be mixing two different things. The reason being is because my skin lately, it has been feeling a little bit dry, raspy. I don't even know how to explain how my skin is feeling right now. So I'm going to be mixing two things. I'm going to be using my primer to apply for my face, I'm sorry. This is the, obviously you know, the Urban Decay Complex Primer, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of this Tarte oil to my primer as well, okay? So this, honestly guys, I know it sounds a little bit strange, oil with primer, like what the heck? But it actually feels like really, it has actually made my skin feel great these couple of days. The oil itself is great, but I gotta have some type of primer on my skin before I apply my makeup. I can already like see it, like it just, Now we're gonna move on to foundation. This is a new foundation for me. I have not tried this foundation before. I've seen a lot of girls on Instagram, on YouTube use it, and they say really good things about it so far. Obviously, you know, there's positive comments, there's negative comments. I will let you definitely know how I feel about it. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It's this little guy right here. The color beige bronze, which is the number 370C, and let's see how this works. I'm going to be applying it with, you already know, my current favorite brush right now, the G36 from Morphe. Let's see, baby. Ooh, so it has one of these. It actually feels very sheer. So the foundation is on. As for, I'm just gonna straight up say it, I do not like the smell of it. I don't know if I did a very good job finding my color. I feel maybe this is a little bit too light for my skin. I'm not too sure. I'll just let it sink in. Also, I had to apply, it's a very sheer foundation, so I had to apply probably like 3, like the first one and then 2 more layers to actually build it up. So it's buildable, so we'll see. Now we're gonna move on to concealer. This is also a new concealer that I'm going to try. This is also a drugstore product. This is the Rimmel London Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter Illuminator. This one is in the color 230. I always like to have my under eye area a little bit brighter than the rest of my face because it makes the eyeshadow stand out more. At least that's what happens to me. So I'm going to apply that. Let me just apply that on my hand. I don't like applicators like that, like where I can squeeze it in my face, because if it's too much, it kind of scares me a little bit. I'm going to set my under eye area with my MAC Studio Fix powder. I still haven't had time to go to the store and buy my powder to bake, but I will. I will. It's just been so crazy, guys. Now I'm gonna bronze my face. I'm gonna be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, this little guy right here. I actually had put this little guy aside since the Mariah Carey one has been like my go-to. So as you guys know, I was very obsessed, well, am currently still obsessed with that Wet n Wild blush that I had purchased a couple weeks ago, the Mellow Wine one. Anyhow, I went to Walgreens when I went to go get the foundation, and I found this blush. It's also the Wet n Wild Color Iconic. It's called Fantastic Plastic Pink. It's this little guy right here, and it looks like this. Now, one thing that kind of like, I'm like already like halfway blind, so I don't really see things, but I noticed that it has a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm not a fan of blush that has shimmer in it, but I'm gonna give this color a try, and I really hope that it's as good as the other one and as pigmented, because the other one was like, whoo. Of course, the Carli Bybel palette has it all, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the highlighter from this palette here. I think I'm going to start off with this color at the bottom and then kind of work my way in, because I never use one highlighter. I use like 1,000 of them all the time. So one brush that I've been using a lot lately for highlight is this guy right here. It's a Sonia Kashid brush. I'm sorry. Sorry, I apologize if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. Anyhow, it's a set of brushes that came in one, and this one I really didn't pay attention to it as much, but it's been pretty good to me. So I'm gonna use this. Wow. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, this little bar. I'm gonna use a fan brush for that one. God, can never have too much highlight. I'm gonna go in with this color right here and apply it on my lower lash line. Alright, so for my lips, I'm going to be using this Avon lipstick. This one is called Matte Berry. It's a berry color, and obviously it's like supposed to be matte, but it looks satin to me, so yeah. So this is it. This is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave me a beautiful comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all on my next video. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.